part 3 of why you should do x-ray. So x-ray isn't just limited to x-ray. So for example, my friend is a dental hygienist and she went to the dental hygiene school and she loves it. She makes really good money. I mean, a very good high-paying job and a 2-year degree. However, she's stuck there. If she wants to go into anything else, she has to go back to school, including management or teaching or anything. With x-ray, the really cool thing is there's a million modalities you can go into that don't require extra school. Some do require extra school, but some don't. But you are not limited to just being an x-ray tech for the rest of your life. So I have some pictures up here of some CTs and MRIs, even a fluoroscopy study. These are going to be taken in different planes. So when we take an x-ray, we're taking an x-ray from point A to point Z, right? We're getting an attenuation value of all of this from here all the way through to the back of the body, and that gives me a gray or a black or a white. With CT and MRI, we're able to actually say, hey, only go about this thick in. How much attenuation do I have this thick in? And then I can actually, because it's going to be putting all the numbers in binary information instead of like actual colors like a Polaroid, it's going to be a digital image. I can now reprocess all of these images in different planes. So I don't have to be stuck to, this is an axial view, right? So I picture an axe going through a body and literally cutting the body into the top part and the bottom part. That's an axial. But I can put the body in this plane now, which is going to be a coronal view, which means I'm literally cutting it. What I do for a coronal is I make my hand into a C, put it up here, and picture a knife going through your body and cutting it into front parts and back parts. And then here is a sagittal view. The way I remember sagittal is I think of S for scoliosis going down your body, and it's literally cutting you into left and right sides. So you can see that I can make pictures out of the same amount of data by just reprocessing them into different views. So it's pretty cool. MRI is awesome because there is no radiation in MRI. CT is a lot of radiation. But there's other fields that you can go into too. You can go into ultrasound, no radiation, using ultrasonic waves to create images. You can go into nuke med, where you can actually inject the person with a radioactive isotope, and then you're going to be taking pictures of how sensitive their organs are to that isotope so that you can actually see how well that organ functions. It does more of the physiology and not so much of the anatomy. Like, this is all anatomy based. You could go into being a surgery tech, a fluoro tech, where you do studies like this of actually like the GI system, your gastrointestinal system. You could go into rad therapy and help patients who have cancer and help be involved in their treatment plan. Get into management, education, obviously, it's a great field, strongly recommend it. There's just so many different things that you can get into with radiology. So that's why I'm very passionate about it and I love it, is because not only is this job setting you up for a great career, it's setting you up for growth. And you can do anything with this job. And you could be a travel tech and be making thousands of dollars traveling across the world. You could be like work for Siemens and be their like tech support person and go around and like sell the equipment to different facilities and then train all of the techs at that facility how to use it. Those people make nice money and they get, you know, cell phones reimbursed and cars and plane miles, and I mean, there's just a lot of room for growth in radiology. Personally, I still love regular x-ray, regular radiology. I also do CT, but with every extra step you take, you're going to be able to make more money, you're going to have more opportunities. You're not limited like the dental hygiene to just one field, and then once you start having pains, good luck figuring out the rest of your life. So think about radiology. I hope you decide to do it because you will not regret it. It will be the hardest, best 2 years of your life. Maybe not the best 2 years of your life, but it will be the hardest 2 years of your life. But then it'll be worth it, and I promise you, you will love your life. I have no regrets. I absolutely love radiology, and I love what I do.